Hey guys, it's Zach from Suburban Speed Shop. Today I'll be giving you part 8 of my Turbo Miata build. It's been a long time since I posted anything about this Turbo Miata. I think about 6 months is when I did my final 2016 video, and there I kind of just emphasized and showed you guys that I got about 208 wheel horsepower and about 183 foot-pounds of torque. Now, ever since then, over this winter time, I've done a lot of modifications to it. This will include a new intercooler setup, new intercooler piping, coil and plugs, direct fire, sequential injection, catch can setup, and a radiators and a slim fan kit. Basically all these modifications, the whole purpose of doing it was to create a more efficient car. Now, the radiator and the slim fan kit was better for cooling modifications, so that increased power would increase heat, so increased cooling system would take any of that away. The catch can setup was due because my vent side on my valve cover was causing a lot of oil to go into my turbo inlet. I thought my turbo was bad, but really it was just my baffles were bad, so I resealed my valve cover, put a catch can setup so that any type of oil or anything is going to be diverted to the catch can instead of going to intake, which would create detonation. Now the next thing I did was the intercooler setup. So basically this is something I want to do because I was having trouble with my last setup that had 19 couplers, which means 19 points of leakage, or actually more. Anyway, so I did the Flyin Miata single piece intercooler silicone piping. This is a lot easier because I'm running AC and power steering, so it just works perfectly. And then I'm also using a Treadstone TR7 Intercooler, which is a little bit bigger size. Fits in there really nice. Now, by doing this, I shortened the piping. I can't say exactly, but I've estimated about 12 inches of intercooler piping, but I also did increase size, so volume to my old set is pretty much the same. Now the next setup that I did, which was something I've wanted to do ever since, was the coil and plugs. The coil and plugs basically so that you can run just a better spark when you're reaching 12 psi, which is your margin, about the margin of where you're at. I ran those, and then what I'm doing with those is running those through direct fire. Same thing as the sequential injection, but for your ignition system, it's running individually. So I ran those as well as did sequential injection with my fuel injectors. So now basically everything's just perfectly ready to go, maxed out to efficiency. Now after doing all these modifications, I was curious on the results it would have. You know, I wasn't saying, I really didn't care if I gained any power, I just wanted to have all those things because it would create a more efficient car. But the results were pretty surprising. Like I said before, I had 208 wheel horsepower and 183 foot-pounds of torque. Now after doing all this, running the same turbo, the GT2554R, the 1.6 liter, 85, which is rated about 70% ethanol, 12 psi, same dyno, same tuner, about the same air temperature as well. After doing all these modifications, I was able to gain to 233 wheel horsepower and 202 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels. Now those are pretty impressive gains by seeking that I've only changed out the old school ignition system, old school fuel system, old school coils themselves, as well as my intercooler setup and all that, and I was able to gain that much more power. So these are just kind of a video just to tell you guys, like, don't skimp out on these little things where direct fire and sequential injection were literally just 2 wires to run to your ECU. So just doing all that was all the gains. I just wanted to share that with you guys, as well as just give you an update of my whole car.